The flickering brake lights on the silver Toyota catch the attention of a police motorcyclist. The sudden turn into the right lane guarantees its driver will be pulled over. It's 38-year-old Joel Cauchi.
Well, to the road police. And what's this driving, mate?
Someone driving.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I'm describing it as very erratic and unsafe. So what's the situation, sir? Why are you stopping, starting?
It's September 2021. Cauchi is living in Brisbane. He's not going so well.
So I'm just going to the reservation to grab some food.
This is the third time in 11 months he's been pulled over for similar driving issues. It's such a stark difference from just 2 years earlier when Cauchi was living with his parents. The inquest into the Bondi Junction attack has heard he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and paranoid psychosis at 17. But for nearly 20 years, psychiatric appointments and antipsychotic medication has kept his symptoms in check. Lately, he'd been calm, diligent, studying Mandarin, and had healthy hobbies like astronomy. He was never threatening or violent, and his medical notes are full of praise for his progress.
Joel reports that he's doing well, better eye contact and more reactive than he's been in the past. Mentally feeling well, feels constantly improving in mind.
He was doing so well, his psychiatrist reduced his antipsychotic medication. By June 2019, it stopped completely. Within months, Joel's behaviour changes. By October 2019, he has trouble sleeping and with compulsive porn use. He obsessively cleans himself in the shower, and he leaves notes at home which suggest he believes he's under satanic control. But as his mental health deteriorates, his treatment stops. In early 2020, he moves to Brisbane, and Medicare does not pay for Skype sessions with the Toowoomba psychiatrist. After 8 years of monthly appointments, his doctor drops him.
There was no rebate, and I am private psychiatrist. I don't see people free.
Joel Cauchi had been diagnosed with chronic schizophrenia, a condition that normally requires lifelong treatment with powerful antipsychotic medication. But by early 2020, he wasn't taking anything or seeing anyone. And when his psychiatrist discharged him back to the family GP in Toowoomba, she didn't mention anything about worsening mental health or the need for ongoing psychiatric care. Cauchi's deterioration continues. As well as the erratic driving, he's caught 3 times evading fares, and police are called to his Brisbane flat in 2021 after reports of a man screaming. Cauchi says he was frustrated his fridge was broken.
What's the situation? Who lives here at the address?
In January 2023, Joel Cauchi is back in Toowoomba, in the family home. An agitated, upset Joel calls police.
My dad has taken some of my property. It's pretty expensive. And he won't give it back.
What kind of item, mate?
There's a US K-bar, like some shoes.
So what's already?
US car, nice.
His dad was so worried about Joel's erratic behaviour, he'd confiscated 6 replica US military knives. The inquest heard, he said, "Mum, if I wanted to stab someone, I could go to the kitchen and get a knife." By mid-2023, Cauchi is drifting up and down the east coast, homeless. In the middle of a Sydney winter at 1 a.m, in the shadow of the Harbour Bridge, police are called to investigate a possible dead body in a black sleeping bag. It's Joel Cauchi, and he's very much alive. He seems unaffected by drugs or alcohol, and his only knife is part of his cutlery set. Police have no reason to refer him to mental health services, so they leave him be. His worsening mental health is revealed after his death from his internet search history in late 2023.
Notorious historical killers. 5 best assault rifles in the world. Last mass stabbing, Australia.
In February 2024, he buys a replica military knife from a Sydney camping store. On the morning of April 13, the day of the Bondi Junction attack, he searches the internet for information on the mass killings in Columbine, Colorado. Cauchi's erratic movements that day are emblematic of his state of mind. He wakes in Maroubra, where he'd been sleeping in a toilet block. He catches buses to his storage locker in Waterloo, where he dresses in an Australian NRL outfit and places a knife in a bag. He leaves the bag there and takes public transport to Bondi Junction before returning to Waterloo, where he collects the bag with the knife. He returns to Bondi Junction, collapses into a cardboard shop display, picks himself up, catches a bus to Bondi Beach, where he sleeps, and then another back to Bondi Junction. And at 3:22, he enters the Westfield Mall for the final time.